Hello ladies and gents, I hope you're good. Welcome back to the Euro 2020 mini-series on the channel where we're trying to take England all the way to that Euro 2020 title, and today we have the quarter-final against Switzerland. We're getting there. We're not too far away now. If you've missed any of the journey up till now, make sure you go back and check out the other videos on the channel. The support on the videos has been amazing. You guys are great. And of course, if you like any part of today's video, make sure you go down below and smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts as well. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for this series and of course other Football Manager videos that are just around the corner. Should we jump into it? Should we see what's going to happen today? It's going to be a nervy one because on paper we should be winning it, I think, especially after we've beaten France now as well. But it's never that easy, is it? So far, we've played 4 games and we've won 4 games in the tournament. Of course, the 3 group stage games were quite easy, to be fair. The France one, a 1-0, which I think we managed quite well in the end. Had some good chances, probably should have scored more, but just got that 1-0. Got our foot into the next round anyway. Harry Kane with the goal that time, finally coming good with his shooting boots. And as we said today, we face Switzerland. Switzerland who have had a bit of a weird tournament, to be fair. You can see that they started off by beating Wales. They then lost 2 games and drew. And now they're in the quarterfinals. So, I mean, if you can do it, fair play. And they have done it. But it does mean that I think the pressure's all on us today. I feel like we definitely should be beating this team. A team who don't score many goals, seem to concede a lot, and then aren't that convincing as a unit. They needed penalties to beat Portugal, who Portugal are a decent team, to be fair. Of course, are the holders of the European Championships in real life going into this tournament, so they're going to be up there to be favourites again. They've managed to stop them scoring, and then they've gone and beaten them, albeit on penalties. I've just noticed down here, how many yellow cards did they get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow cards out of the 11 that started. They don't mess about, do they? They do not mess about. Another thing to bear in mind with the penalties is that they would have played extra time. So they've played 30 minutes extra and had the same amount of time to recover. So from that sense, fitness-wise, we should have a slight advantage. You can also see that before the tournament, we did play them, and we lost 4-1. So I've just said about how they can't score and they concede a lot, and they scored 4 against us, but it's 4-1. But with all that being said, this is how we're going to set up in this quarterfinal. No real surprises if you've watched the other videos. Dean Henderson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Stones, Maguire and Chilwell across the back 4. Henderson and Mount. Henderson still playing this ball in a midfielder role because he's been so good at it, to be fair. Sterling, Foden, Rashford has been preferred recently to Sancho and has done very well there. And then Kane finally got on the score sheet last time out. Can he build on that now going forward? Every game between now and the end of the tournament is going to be a cup final. We are 3 wins away from the Euro 2020 title with England. This team has worked wonders so far. We've looked very good going forward. Defensively, a couple of issues at times. It should have enough to beat Switzerland. Let's jump into the game and hope it does. Hold on a second. Before we jump into the game, I've just seen the other quarterfinal being played at the same time. Croatia are hosting North Macedonia. Fair play to North Macedonia for getting to the quarterfinals. Who did they beat to get here then? Oh, they've just beaten Scotland after extra time as well. Wow, maybe not giving them enough credit here. Here we go. The teams are out for the Switzerland versus England quarterfinal. I get more and more nervous with each game we play now, and I just hope that we just don't slip up to someone like Switzerland. You know, not saying they're a bad side, but with the fact that we beat France, you kind of think that every team now we really should be, but football doesn't work like that, and Football Manager definitely doesn't work like that. As we see, Harry Kane, oh my days, he had a shot from distance there, 28 seconds in. We've had a shot on goal already. We're up for it. There's not too many goals in this Swiss side, I don't think. I think Shaqiri, of course, Vargas and Bodo. That front 3 is quite good. I'm not sure about their midfield connecting the play. That's where I think we're going to be okay. And with the 2 centre mids we've got on there, Mount and Henderson were quite solid in that regard in terms of stopping that link. And I think going forward, we've been phenomenal this tournament. As Mason Mount hits the ball over the top, Sterling tries to get there cleared away. Shaqiri's underneath it. How is Shaqiri? I would go to guess that he's probably the shortest man on the field, and he's managed to beat 2 of our players to that header there. But Vargas now has it down the left-hand side. Alexander-Arnold has been skinned. The ball goes into Mbolo. Back to Sal? I don't know who he is, but he's hit the shot just over the top. I thought it was in, nearly like that N'Golo Kante shot from the France game. But that one, oh my days, my heart dropped when Kante hit that. I thought that was in. Goal kick then from Dean Henderson. We're going to build from the back. We normally are quite good at this. If we can find our midfield players, or out to our wing backs, to be fair, they've been quite good attacking as well. Chilwell now makes a run down the line, finds Rashford on this left-hand side. He beats his man really well. Can he put a cross and into Raheem Sterling, who rose highest to head it over? I haven't seen Sterling headed too many times, but fair play to him. Got on the end of it there and nearly headed it goalwards. Okay then. Well, it's half time. I think we'll take the 0-0 at half time. It's not been a bad half. Not too much to speak of, to be fair. The extended highlights weren't that extended. So 5 shots, 4 for them at the halfway stage. 0 shots on target for either side. So it's been an interesting one. Okay, nearly 60 minutes played. It's been quite a boring second half, and the longer that it ticks on without us getting a shot on target, the more worried I get. As Switzerland have the ball here. Fernandez, nice little ball out wide to Benito. He's got a bit of time and space on his left-hand side. We've gone out to close him down now. The cross goes in. A complete free header there, and luckily the header was awful, and Dean Henderson was easily able to save it. But it's not going well, is it? Mason Mount's very tired. Get Grealish on in there. I think that does make sense as a bit more of an attacking-minded change. Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling also having stinkers, to be honest. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, a couple of changes then as we head into the last 20 minutes. Greenwood's coming on this right-hand side. Grealish going into this number 10 role that he's played a lot in the friendlies, to be fair, in real life at the moment. And Bellingham coming on as this box-to-box midfielder. He scored in the friendly we had with Switzerland before the tournament started, so hopefully he can replicate that today. But not many chances. You can kind of see how the Portugal game did go to extra time. How has Bellingham's shot been blocked there? I thought it was arrowing for the top corner. Easy for me to say. Only the one shot on target between the two teams today, and it's actually for them. So it's not gone well for us, has it? For how many goals we've scored in this tournament and how threatening we've looked going forward, today has not been the one. And Switzerland, as we said, they haven't scored many goals themselves. They've just been very hard to break down, and that's evident again today. So it looks like at the moment we're heading for extra time. But I suppose there's still 10 minutes left, and a lot can happen in 10 minutes, especially in knockout football. But Grealish has got it now in space. He finds Rashford. I thought the pass was going to be a little bit too short, but Rashford driving forward now at the Swiss defence, finds Chilwell outside of him. He's driving inwards now. Into the box he goes, crosses it across the face of goal, and Mason Greenwood has a huge chance to put us ahead. And somehow he's headed it over there. I don't think heading's his strong point, to be fair, but you'd think he would do better than that. 5 minutes to go now, and that could be the chance that goes begging. That could be the chance we look back on in years to come when we're sitting with our grandparents and we look. It's like the Harry Kane one against Croatia in the semi-final. Why is he not squared it? Why has Greenwood not headed that into the corner? But I suppose we could have another chance here. Rashford driving inwards this time in the inside forward role he plays. Really good ball carrier is Rashford. Can he find Wan-Bissaka out wide? He has. The cross goes in. Greenwood again. It's nearly the same sort of chance he had a minute ago. It's a header again, near post this time. He misses it again, and now we're into stoppage time. 2 huge chances. I think we're going to extra time now. Nothing's happened. We've gone all the way through to extra time. I think we've had the best chances. Those last 2 chances really from Greenwood to win the game at the death twice. We don't really want it to go to penalties, do we? Because we know Switzerland have experience of winning a penalty shootout in this tournament. But Greenwood now finds himself in a little bit of space, just curls it wide of that front post. He's had a few chances. He looked very good since he's come on. He's been in the right places at very least. Just finishing slightly off, but still time to go. At least we're creating those chances, you know. Jack Grealish now then with the corner, whips it in. Sommer's there to claim it again. Our corner tactics this tournament have been pretty awful. Not as bad as Harry Kane taking a corner, but it's not been far off, has it? All my days, I thought Wan-Bissaka was going to let their striker through on goal then, but a great pass out to Rashford. The Man United pair linking up really well. He has been very good carrying the ball. Oh my days, I thought Rashford had put it top bins. Half time and extra time. We need to do something here to change it. I just don't know what that really looks like. Okay, we're heading into the second half of extra time. I have switched up the corner tactics now, so we're going to try and whip them at the near post, aim for the 2 centre-backs and Harry Kane as well. Hopefully that makes a difference, but if it doesn't, then we've probably left it too late. But into the last 15 minutes, as we said, I didn't expect this to go all the way. Didn't expect it to go the distance, and it is going to, isn't it? So hopefully it doesn't go to penalties, because I don't know. I don't think I can take that, to be honest, especially if we end up losing. But Grealish now with a free kick. He whips it in and straight into Sommer's hands again. Our set-piece deliveries have not been good. If I could bring on James Ward-Prowse, I would. Stones hits the ball forward then, and Harry Kane was under it. Didn't get there. Grealish now. He's a bit deep for the advanced playmaker role we're trying to play him in, but he's made some good progress with the ball at his feet here. Is he going to find Chilwell? Been really good on this left-hand side. Chilwell into Rashford. Oh, I thought that was the goal. I thought that was the chance. The 3 midfielders in the little triangles are linking up really well. That literally passed it in that triangle. As I said, that's a good ball. Mehmedi, is it his name? I don't have to say his name, but he's had a shot and Henderson saved it. It's a great save, to be fair. We haven't given it enough credit. Got some very low fitness players. Harry Kane playing a 6.1. We've just, no matter what we do with Harry Kane in this tournament, we can't get him involved. Anyway, a corner right at the end. I said I've changed the corner tactics. Is it going to help for the last corner of this game before we're taking it to penalties? John Stones, I've celebrated. I thought it was in. I thought John Stones was taking us to the semi-finals. It's going to penalties, isn't it? Oh, no. I've said it's going to penalties. No, get in the bin. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I thought he dinked Henderson there in literally the last kick of this game, right at the end of extra time. But luckily, it's gone wide. Why is Henderson taking so much time? What is he doing? What are you doing? Kick the ball, Henderson. We want to win this game. We don't want penalties. We've got 20 seconds now for one. You just seen that as well, right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, the minute added on has been played now. And that's it. That's penalties. So I hope you're enjoying this video. If you have enjoyed it so far, please leave a like down below. It could go one or two ways now. Could be absolute elation or absolute devastation. Who do we even pick for our penalty takers? I don't even know. I think we have to play... John Stones has got 17 composure, 12 penalty taking. Go on then, Johnny Stones. Go in at third place. Right, he's down in 6th now. So Harry Kane's going to take the first. Marcus Rashford for the second. Grealish the third. Henderson, Bellingham, then Stones. And then the rest is a bit of a lottery. If it gets past 6, then I don't know what's going to happen. We know they've already won one penalty shootout. They're going to be up for it. They probably fancy it. I definitely do not. Hopefully the lads do. Harry Kane's positive, though. He's played a 6.1. Hasn't turned up all tournament. Scored 1 goal against France. Let's hope he can score this first pen. Come on, then. Harry Kane, please. Just dispatch it with confidence. Get us off on a good start. We're taking the first penalty. I mean, come on. Right, but that's not put us in a good position, has it? Missing the first penalty. I was going to say taking the first penalty is an advantage, but Fabian Schär steps up. And of course he scores, doesn't he? Harry Kane can't, but Fabian Schär can. Anyway, Marcus Rashford out. I mean, you've got to score, Rashford, mate. Otherwise, we are in the bin before we've even started here, mate. So please score. Well done. You've dispatched it in the corner. It's 1-1. We need a save from Dean Henderson at some point. If we can get it earlier rather than later, just to settle the nerves and get us back on level terms, that'll be great. It's in front of our fans as well. Are you going to save it? I mean, it just never looks like saving these, does he, Henderson, to be honest? He doesn't really get much movement on his jump when he goes to dive. Jack Grealish up now then, though, for our third penalty. I mean, we can't afford to miss any more. And that one was touchy. The keeper went the right way, but he's picked out the corner well enough. Just slightly to the right of the keeper to fit it in the corner. Frula now pulling the strings in central midfield during the game. Can Dean Henderson deny him? I mean, it's literally gone through him. It's gone through him. Okay, from one Henderson to another. Jordan Henderson, please score. Please score. Oh, just go away. Oh, that's just not gone well, has it, so far? 4 penalties taken, 2 missed. They score here. They win. We're about to be knocked out by Switzerland, I feel. It's not as bad as the... he scored, by the way. We're out. We're out of Euro 2020 in the quarterfinals. It's not as bad as the Iceland one, is it? I don't think it is. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gents. I thought we were going to win that game. And I can't believe that Switzerland have managed to draw the round of 16 and the quarterfinal 0-0 and win both on penalties. I mean, that's good going from them, to be fair. Harry Kane having a stinker all tournament. No one's played that well, really. Chilwell on an 8. It's interesting. We should have probably scored with the chances that we had. So that's it, ladies and gents. That is the end of our Euro 2020 journey with England. Unfortunately, it has come to an end in the quarterfinal, and we won't be lifting the trophy this time around. But sometimes that is how it works, I guess. If you have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot. Make sure you comment what I did wrong, what you would have done differently. And of course, hindsight is a wonderful thing, and I would have changed so much now. But it is what it is, and we'll have to move on. You know, I think we've been sacked now. I think my desk's been packed up in the England offices back at St George's Park, and I'm probably on my way to somewhere else. Maybe to Finland, hint hint, nudge nudge. But thank you very much for watching this mini-series. I really hope you have enjoyed. There's more FM21 content on the way, so much more. Experiment videos, other Let's Plays. The YouTube return is real. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you very, very soon for another video.
I get to it out the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it fast, I got you mad. I can tell when I get to it last. Get it.